Imagine for 1 second that you are a speaker about to give a speech to a group of people you know may not agree with your opinion on your given topic. My question to you is, can you still give this speech to this group of people you know may have vastly different opinions than you on the subject? The answer to that should always be yes. With every speech you give, know that everyone has different opinions and ideas, but that everyone is entitled to those different opinions and ideas. However, there are some things you should know about speaking ethically before you give any speech. The first and most important is respect. Every audience should respect its speaker, and every speaker should respect its audience. If respect is lost on either part, then so is the education being given through the speech. When you go to see a public speaker, you are not only agreeing to sit in the audience and watch them, but you are also agreeing to listen to their opinions with an open mind, just as the speaker is agreeing to listen to the opinions of the audience. And there is a term in our textbook, speaking concepts and skills for a diverse society, that best describes this for me. The term I am referring to is rights abilities. Rights abilities describes the right that we all have to express our different opinions, and the ability that we all should have as a society to listen to each other's opinions. Rights abilities was coined by a man named Vernon Jensen. Vernon Jensen also believes that ethical communication is a conscious decision. I happen to agree with this. I believe that we all should make a conscious decision to communicate with each other ethically every day, not just in a public speaking setting. We all know that today we live in a very diverse society, so inevitably we are going to encounter people from different cultures in our audience when we give our speeches. Cultures should be shut out, and everyone should be open to the ideas of different cultures, as the ideas of different cultures can add to the content of our speech and also to educate us on a personal level. And one thing you need to be very careful of when giving a speech is your research. You need to make sure that you have credible sources, that you have researched your topic very, very thoroughly, and that you know a lot about your topic so that it sounds like you know what you're talking about. Also, you should make your sources available to your audience so they can go back later and research the topic more. In doing this, they're not saying that they don't believe what you said is correct. They're just saying that they were interested enough in your topic to research it a little more. If I was giving a speech, I would think of this as an accomplishment if people wanted to find more information on my topic. I recently read an article that was published in June of 2009 in the Hudson Valley Business Journal called "Are Truly Effective Public Speakers Made or Are They Born?" This article gave tips on how to effectively become a public speaker. I'm going to share some of those tips with you now. A couple of the first tips were that you should have a good perception on your speech. You should know what you're talking about and make it interesting. But do not be afraid to make mistakes. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. The audience would rather hear a speech done with mistakes than a speech that is done perfectly, because that way you sound like a robot. Use your audience as inspiration for your topic. Let them be included in your speech and let them express their ideas. Always leave your audience wanting more, which means that if your audience walks out of the building wanting to hear more of your speech or learn more information about what you told them, then you are a successful speaker. In conclusion, remember that you should always have respect for your audience and let them express their ideas about what you have told them, or maybe even what can be added to the contents of your speech. Treat everyone with a difference of opinion with respect, even if you do not agree with their opinion. Demand that they do the same. And if you follow these guidelines, every speech you give will be successful.